Dear Excellencies, in my capacity as President, I'm speaking on behalf of the International Alliance of Electoral Observers, whose headquarters are in Paris. We are independent observers and we were invited to observe the compliance with Cambodian law and, in practice, how the ballot was conducted in the election process held on 23rd July. First of all, let me underline that, as we stated in our declaration, in the days leading up to the elections, we noted a high level of public mobilization, which was expressed in a calm and sometimes even festive atmosphere. The National Election Committee took part in a meeting to present the terms and procedures of the ballot, which enabled a clear understanding of the rules and the election monitoring measures. The day of election, we visited nearly a dozen polling stations' desks between 6 a.m. and the close of the poll at 3 p.m. At our request, we were able to visit 5 polling stations instead of 3. The materials and information made available to voters were clear and comprehensive. It is worth noting the strong commitment of the staff dedicated to the voting operations, who carried out the relevant tasks with initiative and motivation. New IT tools were put in place to ensure better monitoring of counting operations. The polling stations were perfectly accessible and manned by assessors who had taken an oath, which is a guarantee of seriousness and commitment. The voting took place in the presence of national observers in each polling station, and the votes counted according to the usual standards. It was impossible for us to be in the thousands of polling stations throughout the country, so we cannot give an estimation for invalid or blank ballots on voters. Nevertheless, we observed in the polling stations that we visited a few blank or invalid ballots, not many in number, which seems to be irrelevant for influencing the final results. Turnout was high, particularly among young voters. This is a testament to the vitality of civic mindedness. We were able to speak freely with people, with voters who understood what was at stake in the elections. And we took care of the counting, which took place under the eyes of the representative of the political parties and of many international observers. In conclusion, we can consider that Cambodian law on candidacies, the presentation of the parties, and the conduct of the ballot were respected, as well as the freedom of expression of voters, and that the ballot was sincere and transparent. It is not our intention to interfere in international conflict or controversies over the participation or otherwise of a particular political party. As international observers, we cannot neither interfere in the proclamation of the results. Our independence obliges us to be reserved. The Alliance is delighted to have been able to verify that the major principles of universal law have been respected. Democracy is a work in progress and can only continue to improve. Thank you very much.